Hello and welcome to Ram Sports. Today we're going to be reviewing my NCAA tournament bracket through the first two rounds. And well, see how I did. Alright, let's get into this. So the first game that we're talking about is Alabama versus Texas A&M Corpus Christi. So I watched that game. Alabama looked pretty good, but they didn't seem like to me. But overall, they won fairly easily. Got to the next round, got that prediction right. Wasn't predicting a crazy upset. Now, in Maryland, something like that, versus West Virginia, I thought West Virginia would win. I was wrong. Maryland won by like 2 points or something. So it's going to be Alabama and Maryland, I think it's Maryland, in the next round. Alright, next matchup was San Diego versus Charleston. Now, I think some people like Charleston here, but I decided to go with San Diego State, and I was right. San Diego State went on to the next round. The next game was Furman versus Virginia. I'm sure probably most people picked Virginia, and as you may know, Furman won by 1 point over Virginia, and really the first upset of the tournament. But did I pick Furman to win? And the answer, editor, dramatic countdown. Yes! I predicted Furman to get to the next round. Upset, I mean, seriously, when this happened, I was ecstatic. Yeah, turned to Porky Pig. Anyways, I was very, very, very excited and just like, yes, let's go, because Alabama right, San Diego State right, Furman right. I mean, I was on a roll. Cooled off later down as far as predictions went, but I mean, I was really excited up to this point that I got Furman over Virginia right. But let's keep going. The next matchup we're talking about is NC State versus Creighton. Now, I thought, you know what, NC State, I think they're going to make a run. I mean, I put them all the way to the Sweet 16, I believe, but nope, they lost to Creighton, unfortunately. So, got that prediction wrong. Also, Baylor versus UCSB. Not sure what they're called. Anyways, so I predicted Baylor get on to the next round. That happened. Missouri versus Utah State. I predicted Missouri to get to the next round. Thankfully, they did get to the next round as they beat Utah State. So another prediction. Ba-ding! Got it right. Alright. What about Arizona versus Princeton? I thought Arizona, I think they're a good team. I think they're going to make it pretty far. I think they're going to make it all the way to the Elite Eight. They lose to Princeton in the first round. Princeton! First round! Really? Anyways, so yeah, they beat lost to Princeton. So yes. Keep it going. So that was the South. Let's now go to, what is it now? The East. Alright, let's go to the East. Purdue. I thought you were going to be good. I thought the Purdue Boilermakers were going to get to the Final Four. But no, they lose in the first round to FDU. Anyways, we'll just keep moving. Alright, Memphis versus Florida Atlantic. I thought it was going to be Purdue-Memphis, and I got both of those wrong, so just put it on top of the Purdue pile. Yeah, Florida Atlantic beats Memphis, so no win for Penny Hardaway. Okay, moving on.
How about Duke versus Oral Roberts? I mean, people thought, Oral Roberts, they made a run a while back. I think it was a couple years ago, and maybe they're really good. Yeah, I think they can beat Duke. But I was like, no, Duke's gonna get this one. I think Duke's gonna win. I was right. I watched the game, but overall, this Oral Roberts just didn't do that good, so Duke got victory. All right, next one, Tennessee, Louisiana. I had Tennessee going on the next round. Got that one right as well, so very happy about that. All right, Kentucky versus Providence. Okay, I thought Providence was going to be good. I mean, I thought they were going to make it all the way to the Elite Eight. And they lost the first round to Kentucky. Yeah, well, I got that one wrong. Alright, I also predicted Kansas State over Montana State. Got that one right. I predicted USC versus Michigan State. Also, oh wait, actually no, I got that one wrong. And I predicted Marquette versus Vermont. Got that one right.
Overall, not exactly sure how many I got right compared to losses, so editor, please put that on the screen right here. Thank you. You can all see it now. Anyways, now we're going to move on to the Midwest, I believe. Moving on to the Midwest, we have Houston as the #1 seed and Northern Kentucky as the 16th seed. Didn't predict any upset. Thankfully, it didn't happen. Houston, next round, moving on. Alright, we got Iowa versus Auburn. You know, I think, I don't know, I just didn't trust Iowa and in their game. I prefer Auburn here, and sure enough, Auburn gets the dub. We're 2 for 2 here in the Midwest. Good start. The next one was Drake versus Miami, Florida. I thought Drake was going to get to the next round. I was wrong. Miami, Florida gets the dub. The next one was my Indiana Hoosiers. You know, Purdue's gone. Still predicted Indiana to at least get past the first round. Predicted them over Kansas State. Sure enough, that happened. A win in the NCAA tournament for the Indiana Hoosiers. Let's go. Moving down, we have Iowa State versus Pittsburgh. I had Iowa State getting the win here. I was wrong. Pittsburgh gets to the next round. Xavier versus Keenshaw. I don't know how to say that. Anyways, that team versus Xavier. I got a little worried because the state, that place, was winning. And thankfully, Xavier came back and got the dub. So prediction right, once again, Xavier next round. Alright, Texas A&M versus Penn State. I was thinking Penn State, you know, looked pretty good in the Big 10 or 12 tournament. And I thought they were going to beat Texas A&M. And thankfully, I was right. Penn State moving on to the next round. Next one is Texas versus Colgate. Now, I just chose Colgate here, moving on. No, I didn't choose Colgate, my bad. I chose Texas. Yes, must be getting like a brain freeze or something. Anyways, thankfully Texas won't win on to the next round. Got the dub. Moving on. Now we move on to the West. Let's go. The first game we're talking about here in the West is Kansas versus Howard. Now, no surprise, Kansas won. Predicted that. Let's go. The next one was Arkansas versus Illinois. And I predicted Arkansas to get to the next round, to beat Illinois. Also got that one right. So 2 for 2. Let's go. Good start. Okay. It's going to get a little interesting here. I predicted VCU over St. Mary's. I was wrong. St. Mary's gets to the next round. That's okay. I mean, maybe you could see why VCU won. Maybe. But I predicted a huge upset to beat UConn. And not only that, I predicted Iona, if that's even how you pronounce the college, to get to the Elite Eight. But no, they lose by like 15 points to Connecticut. Anyways, the next one is TCU versus Arizona State. And I predicted TCU to get to the next round, beat Arizona State, got that one right, put another one in the win column. The next one was Gonzaga versus Grand Canyon. And I voted for I'm kidding, I voted for Gonzaga. Gonzaga moving on to the next round, although I think Grand Canyon made it a close game, but no upset. The next game is Northwestern versus Boise State. And I predict Northwestern to get to the next round, beat Boise State, that's even how you pronounce it again, and sure enough, it happened, another one in the win column. And now, we move on to the last game, UCLA, well, at least in the first round, UCLA and UNC Asheville. No surprise, I picked UCLA here, they get the dub. So, through the first round, this is my wins, or at least how many I got right, and how many I got wrong over here.